Well, we knew this was going to be the biggest story down at the winter meetings, and that is where our Andy Martino and Jim Duquette are down in Dallas. So, Andy, let's start with you. What are you hearing about the last 24 hours, maybe even 12 hours, as to how Steve Cohen and the Mets got this deal done with Juan Soto?
I'll tell you that story in a moment, Eamon, but first I want to zoom all the way back out just to describe this, I think, for what it is. And just taking a breath and reminding everyone that this is a seminal moment in the history of New York baseball. This is, I mean, there have been New York baseball teams for like 150 years or so, Jim.
Yeah.
And this is one of those few moments, granted something that's happened off the field, it's not a championship or anything like that, but will be remembered forever. Last night, the Mets were a joke on Saturday Night Live. They were joking, Soto will go to the Mets to help out a charitable cause. Well, this is no joke. This is Steve Cohen fulfilling the promise to Mets fans and New York baseball fans that came with him when he bought this team in 2020. So I just want to note what a big deal this is. And to answer your question, Eamon, the Mets were dead in the water on this at about 3 p.m. today. This was going nowhere. Momentum was with the Yankees, and it picked up late and it picked up quick. I think if you'd asked anybody in the know, Jim, we had a little dinner at the bar at what, 6 o'clock or so? Something like that?
About 2.5, 3 hours. Show.
When we sat down, the Yankees were winning this thing.
Yeah.
When we got up, the Mets were. So that's how quickly this came together. One thing that Soto articulated to David Stearns and Steve Cohen through this process was that he did believe in Cohen. He did believe that Cohen was going to be a good owner, is already a good owner, was building something good. So that was something. That's not a knock on Hal Steinbrenner. That's just something where I think Steve Cohen, the salesman, and not just Steve Cohen, the checkbook, really helped close this deal here late.